Well, Casey, we were just talking a little bit ago that it was a much better performance 24 hours ago. You kind of struggled a little bit with some of the things, but it looked like a different team tonight.
Yeah, they really listened and did the things that we talked about in shoot around for the most part. When we got a little tired, we got a little frazzled. I'm a little worried about our bench depth right now. We got some kids that need to step up and shake off the funk that they're in and get back with us. And that hurts us a little bit when we, again, like last night, when we have to go to our bench, we fall off a little bit. But really proud of the way they bounce back.
Tell you what, you got it, and we talked about this too. The scenario, you get it to within 4. You could have gotten it to within 3, miss a free throw. They come down, hit a shot, you turn it over, they hit that big 3, and all of a sudden it ballooned back to 9, and that's kind of where the whole difference was.
Yeah, it really was. And then, then we're trying to climb back up that hill. We were almost to the top and slid down a little bit. And they're a really good team. You give them credit. And, they hit a couple of threes that were just good shots. They made shots with hands in their faces. They did good things. Kevin does a great job. And, at a certain point, you just do the best you can. And I felt like we did that for the most part tonight.
I looked down at the stat sheet, and I'm looking at their two bigs, the two big bigs, and they had 2 points each. They really were not that much of a factor tonight.
I didn't know that. That's really good. Our bigs and our wings did a really good job of pinching in and putting pressure on them and making life difficult and trying to keep the ball out of there.
And speaking of, and I got to mention Anna Creech, played a physical game inside, was not going to let those bigs get position on her, and I thought she did a great job defensively.
She really did. She did a good job. And without picking up a whole bunch of silly fouls, she was really smart. She showed some good senior poise. We've got to get that to permeate everybody. Now we need to take that on the press break and be able to do the same thing.
And that was the one area, again, where things just kind of fell apart a little bit. You handled it well in the first half, but in that second half, not as well.
Yeah, we started to get a little bit tired. We had to go to our bench, and for some reason, we just start going away from things we know are successful, and we've just got to get back to working on it. And it's not something we've worked a ton on in practice. It's hard to simulate their length, but, and our press is a little different. But I thought we did a nice job in the first half, and then we got a little sped up, and we stopped flashing hard and just – we've got to be able to fight through those things. We've got to be able to play tough when we're tired.
I'll tell you what, Coach, and you and I talked about this before the interview, is I thought you frustrated them a little bit because you turned them over a lot in the first half.
I thought so too. Unfortunately, we didn't score off it as much as we need to, but I thought that we got them sped up a little bit. We bothered them some. Some of the things that they're used to getting we took away. And, we battled. They're a good team. They played really well in the end, and when they put pressure on us, we fell apart, and when we put pressure on them, they fought through it. So, it's the difference.
Tell you what, though, you've got a lot to build on for next week, and you play a good Newcastle team on Tuesday, come back with Logansport, but I think you got some momentum going in there.
I feel like it. I feel like, the score wasn't what we wanted it to be, but the effort was really, really good throughout. We've got a few instances that we've got to clean up, but they're high school kids. It's going to happen. I like where we're at. We've got to continue to grow. Yeah, but we don't get to rest. Monday's practice, and then Tuesday Newcastle, who's got Cameron Tabor, who's going to be an Indiana All-Star. It's a tough thing, and then we got a couple of days to prepare for another league opponent in Logan, so we've got to keep moving forward.